Hi, I'm Nicole, and this is Brolin. We're a Canadian couple living in Las Vegas, and we're setting sail on the Discovery Princess for the very first time. So grab a drink, some snacks, sit back, relax, and come along with us on our 7-day journey sailing the Mexican Riviera. Good morning, everyone. We are about to board our flight to LA because today it is cruise day, finally. We are cruising on the Discovery Princess for the very first time, and it's actually Brolin's very first time on any cruise, so I'm so excited to see his reaction and what you think. So we're going to be vlogging our entire week there, everything from the process of getting onto the ship, all the activities, and everything like that. So hope you guys are excited about it. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm very excited. And we're going to show you guys everything that we do on the cruise as well, day by day, break down the process. Right now we're just waiting for boarding. It looks like the plane is just getting here, but yeah, it's going to be exciting.
I'm excited. Okay, so we just landed at LAX. It was a very short and smooth 40-minute flight, and now we are just heading over to baggage claim to get our things and meet up with our Discovery Princess transportation.
All right, let's go get them.
Let's go. Okay, luggage acquired. Now I gotta rummage and find my jacket because it is so cold. So what we're in the process of doing is we're removing the airport luggage tag off of our luggage and switching them off with the Princess luggage tags. You can find this on your cruise personalizer account online. You just simply print them out and staple them to your case. And that way when we get to the port, they'll just take our bags and we're good to go.
And that gentleman over there was kind enough to give us a stapler that worked perfectly. So we just dropped off our bag here with one of the representatives for Princess Cruises, and everything's been really simple actually and seamless so far. We just picked up our luggage at this carousel right here, picked it up, put the tag on, stapled it, and just dropped it off. Now we're just waiting for the bus to come pick us up. On the bus, and again, everything so far has been so quick and easy. We got directed to the bus, waited for about 10-15 minutes, but it's honestly the most convenient thing ever. And I think the bus costs $60 a person both ways, so it's definitely cheaper than an Uber. Highly recommend it.
Making our way onto the ship. So exciting, it's massive. Oh my goodness. On the way to our room. The ship is stunning. So we're about to grab lunch at Gigi's Pizzeria. Apparently it is the best pizza at sea. So we're gonna test that out and confirm with you guys in a little bit. Going down. Elevator dance. over to Gigi's Pizzeria. As I mentioned before, the pizza here is apparently the best pizza at sea, so I'm so excited to try it. When we first got here, this place was popping, super popular. We had to wait 30 minutes for a table, and I'm so excited to try it, and I hope it's worth it. So I ended up ordering the margarita pizza. It looks amazing. It is a massive. I am starving, and I'm gonna hand it over to Brolin to show you what he got.
So I got the Hawaiian pizza. Cool fact, Hawaiian pizza is actually Canadian, but I'm not sure why they call it Hawaiian. One of the things that Nicole forgot to mention is everything is included. The food is included. You get appetizers as well. The pizza's pretty big, so we opted not to get an appetizer. There's desserts as well. We'll see if we get a dessert. Secondly, there is a little bit of a wait, especially around lunchtime. But if there is a wait, there's actually a handful of bars right outside of the restaurant that you can just, you know, have a drink right before you get seated. They'll give you a buzzer as well to notify you when your seat is ready. So as soon as you're done there, you can just come back here and have your lunch.
Okay, so I cannot wait any longer. This pizza looks delicious, so let's do a little bit of a taste test. No, that is so good.
So I guess I'll try mine next. To be honest, it's pretty good. It's better than I expected, especially for, you know, pizza that doesn't look like it has a lot of ingredients. It's actually really good. So the pizza was delicious. We have a little bit of room for dessert, so Nicole and I are going to split a tiramisu. It looks delicious. Let's see how it tastes.
I'm so ready to try this tiramisu. It comes in the cutest little jar. It's so cute. So Brolin and I are going to split this, but he also forgot to mention that there's also an apple pie option, but we decided to split a tiramisu, so let's see how it tastes. I want a big scoop of everything. Look at how yummy. Just focus on that. Ooh, that looks so good. Currently walking up to deck 12 because the elevators took forever. There was no way we were ever going to get on one, so we're walking, we're burning
From the
tiramisu.
5th floor.
Yes. Deck 12! Yay!
Currently walking to our room to see if we have our luggage.
Hey MTV, welcome to my stateroom. Okay, we are finally doing a cabin tour. We are on deck 12, which is the Aloha deck. Stateroom 624, so if you're ever in here, know that I've rubbed this wall and you can rub it as well. But over here, we're gonna start with the key card holder. I have no idea why they have this because with the medallions, I think this is exclusive to Princess. This is basically your holy grail. This is all you need on this trip. This is how you get into your room. You don't even have to tap it. They can sense when you're near your room, so you just open the door. This is how you pay for things on the ship. This is how you book excursions. So essentially, this is just everything. So from the front door, I'm gonna come in closer, but to your left here, we have the bathroom. I've never actually seen it yet, so we're gonna see this together. Honestly, not so bad. I thought it was going to be super tiny, but it's a pretty good sized bathroom for 2 people. Okay, and once you step out of the bathroom, we have this cupboard here where you have your safe and multiple shelves. There's a lot of storage room here, which I like. And by the way, this is the biggest cruise closet I've ever seen. It comes with hangers, lots of space to store your luggage and things like that. And most importantly, your life jackets are up there, just in case you were wondering. Okay, now moving on. Here is our bed. We ordered the queen size, but I believe you can split these beds into two. So if you're coming with a friend or a sibling, you can definitely split that up. You just have to request it. To the right here, we have a lovely desk. What I love about this is each lamp actually has a USB port, so you can charge your phone or your camera while you're sleeping. This is a pretty good size desk, lots of storage. Ooh, a hair dryer. I am going to be needing this later. Let's see what else is in here. Empty. Yeah, so a whole bunch of storage space, which is amazing. And a very comfy chair. And a garbage can. Look at that. And lastly, over here we have a little vanity bar area with some glasses. I don't see any alcohol, so I don't think they provide any. And we have our mini fridge, which is empty. Yay! So you can store any leftovers in there. Now, the pièce de résistance, the balcony. Ah, I don't know why I made that sound. But I think this is how you open it. I'm sorry, I'm not good with doors. Nope, up does not mean open. Does down mean open? No. Okay, Brolin is having trouble with the door too, so it's not only me, okay? We'll try, we gotta figure this out. Okay, we figured it out, guys. Up does mean open. I just wasn't pulling hard enough, so you really gotta yank it open. But here is our balcony. It's a very decent sized balcony. It comes with 2 chairs and a table, so that's definitely where I'll be lounging during the sunrise and sunsets. And this is beautiful LA. We have celebrity cruises to the right there. But it is so beautiful. Alright, MTV, that concludes our stateroom tour. Now get out of here. Alright, and that concludes our stateroom tour. Again, we are on deck 12, the Aloha deck, room 624. So if you're staying in here, this is what your room will look like. Hello. So we just finished up lunch and we showed you around our stateroom. So now we wanted to just sit down and really talk about the process. So just a couple call outs here. The first thing is the Princess app. I would highly recommend you get it. This is where you can check in, you can upload all of your documents such as your passport and things like that. And once you do that, you attain something called green lane status. And green lane status is essentially you just get to bypass everything. So once you get to the actual airport terminal, you just scan your passport and your medallion and you're ready to go.
So right when we got on the ship, we dropped off our bags, the bags that we had with us, not the checked bag. We left everything in our room, went out, got lunch, as you guys will see in the clip, and then went back to our room. So we had a little bit of a scare there. As we were walking back, and you'll probably see a clip of this too, we saw luggages placed right outside of all of the rooms basically, and we thought ours would be there as well. Well, we get to our room and it turns out that our bag is missing. So I speak with one of the gentlemen there, one of the staff members, and he said that they were still bringing out you know, people's bags and luggages. So thankfully ours did not get lost. Within 10 minutes he got us our bag and actually personally delivered it to our room, which was really nice. But we did have a little bit of a scare because that was one of the things we weren't really sure about, whether we put the tag on right and whether it was secure enough. So not seeing it there definitely made us freak out, but in the end it worked out.
Yeah, so a little story on that. Our princess tags that we printed, we just printed it on straight A4 paper, we folded it, we stapled it onto our bag. As we were checking our bag, we noticed that people had it laminated, they were taped, they were twist tied onto their bag. So I thought, holy moly, we are going to lose our tag because it's being held by one, not even two, one measly little staple.
But we did not. We did not lose it.
We didn't. But that is where the anxiety stemmed from. So when we saw the lineup of bags and we didn't see ours, my first thing was, I was right. The tag just got thrown off. They lost our bag. They don't know where it is. But thankfully, crisis averted. So we are just a couple of hours into our trip, but honestly, from the beginning of the day to now, besides the whole tag thing, which wasn't even an ordeal, we were just being impatient, everything has been running so smoothly, and I'm so impressed with Princess, and even the staff here is quite amazing and so attentive and so nice. So far it's a 10 out of 10 for me. How about you?
So far, 10 out of 10. There's absolutely no complaints. Everything's been better than I actually expected. Everything's faster than I expected. The ship is a lot bigger than I expected, so there's definitely a lot more that we haven't seen yet. This brief period of time that we've spent here, it's looking promising.
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, before we sign off, I just want to talk a little bit about the muster station. So when I went on cruises previously, we had to meet in a physical place at one time to check in and make sure that we read the safety information and things like that. But Princess does it differently, where you just check into your muster station with your medallion, and you can scan this at any of the muster stations and they'll tell you exactly which one is yours, and you can watch a 15-minute safety video right on your phone through the app, and that's it. You don't have to meet anywhere at a specific time, so it's extremely convenient, and I love that they do that here.
Yep, you can do it on your app or
right
a browser.
Right on your TV here too.
Or on the TV.
Yeah.
You can do that as well, but the point is that it's super convenient. You don't have to convene at one specific location with everybody. You can just do it at your own time and your own leisure. So before we head out, we actually wanted to review the restaurant that we were just at, Gigi's Pizzeria, where we got the pizzas that you guys saw. And here are the criteria that we're going to evaluate them on.
Number 1, the vibe and the atmosphere of the place. Number 2, the presentation of the food, because it's super important. Number 3, and the most important, the taste. And lastly, the service that we received at the restaurant. So for Gigi's Pizzeria, what do you give the vibe and the atmosphere?
The vibe, well, it depends on what you're looking for. The vibe, I really like it. It's probably even better when we're out at sea and you can actually, see the ocean from the windows. It definitely would enhance it. So I'd probably give that an 8 in terms of the vibe overall.
I was thinking the same thing. 8 out of 10. It is a fast casual restaurant, as Brolin mentioned, but it's definitely an elevated fast casual. So I think 8 is a good rating.
What do you give it for presentation?
Presentation, I mean, pizza is pizza. You can't go wrong with pizza. But no, it was great. I would give presentation a 9 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Again, it depends on how you compare it, whether you're comparing it to every restaurant or, a fast restaurant where you're just looking to sit down and grab a quick bite. I would probably give it a little bit of a lower rating in terms of the presentation, a 7. But again, really good for that type of food. And lastly, third, what about the taste?
The taste, I was very, very impressed considering it was made on a ship. You can actually watch the chefs make the pizza, which is really, really cool. So I would give that a 9 out of 10 as well.
Taste, I loved it. 10 out of 10 for me, easily. It was really good given that it's really the first meal that you're probably going to have on the boat. So it's a great way to start off the day on the trip. And lastly,
the customer service. The service that we received. So I would give this a 7 out of 10. Now, we had our first waitress. She was amazing, super attentive, and she was so nice. The only reason why I give it a 7 is because we did order dessert, but I actually think they forgot that we ordered dessert, so we waited about maybe half an hour for one dessert to come out.
20
20
minutes,
yeah. So it was a pretty long time.
I agree. It definitely took a little bit of time to get the food.
Yeah, the dessert was spectacular. I mean, other than the time it took to come out, like the waitresses and the staff were all amazing, super attentive, like I said, and they were really, really nice.
Yep, perfect. So overall score?
I would give 7.5 to 8 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8. Yeah, okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome.
But I want you to have a conversion. We can see, if we can have from the bridge, our captain, Captain Craig Street, he can please play that Love Boat Home.
Hello everyone. So we were just at the sail away party on the Lido deck. It was super fun. Everybody was dancing and the view was crazy stunning. We loved it. We made our way back to the atrium. I guess they call it the piazza. It takes my breath away because it is so stunning. It looks so regal and everything is just painted in gold and wood and it looks so nice. So Brolin and I haven't worked up an appetite yet for dinner, so we stopped by the International Cafe to pick up some snacks. I got a chai tea latte and Brolin got this cool Black Forest blended coffee. It looks very yummy.
One thing to keep in mind is that if you don't have the drinks package, then drinks are not included. So the coffees that Nicole and I just bought were an additional cost. They came out to about $5 each, which depending on where you live, that can be a little bit expensive, but if you're not a big drinker, if you're not going to drink a lot on the cruise, then it probably makes more sense to buy them individually than to buy the package, which I think runs about $200 to $300 per person. So again, if drinking is not really your thing, which it isn't for either of us, then it makes sense just to forgo the package and buy these drinks individually. Actually, one thing I forgot to mention is certain drinks are included. So water, at buffets you would get that for free. Juices, you would get that for free. But alcoholic drinks, coffees usually, especially at the cafe, at the International Cafe, that won't be for free. That would be an additional cost.
We have officially nixed the idea of sushi for dinner because we're honestly not that hungry and sushi deserves a really big appetite, so we're gonna save it for another day. So we are just heading over to the buffet. Do you remember what it's called? World Fresh Marketplace?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's where we're heading just for a snack. Oh my. We just got to the buffet and first impressions, it is quite large and the selection is very large as well. Today is Bavarian night, so they had a lot of schnitzel, sausages, pretzels, which was really nice. I ended up with something very basic. It's this ginormous salad. It has spring mix, cabbage, carrots, zucchini, eggs, red beans, and I also added grilled chicken to mine. Oh my god, that almost fell out. But super basic, trying to get my protein in, staying healthy, you know. We're gonna eat this and I'm gonna show you our dinner view because it is spectacular and I can't believe this is our view right now. We are literally walking into a room full of dessert. They have gluten-free options. That's so cool. Everything looks so good. There is a section full of just cookies over there. It looks so good. It's also movie night on the Lido deck and they're showing Death on the Nile, which is super cool. And they have so much seating and you can get blankets and make it super cozy. I love that. It's so fun.
We just got seated at the Kevin Jordan comedy show. Never heard of him, to be honest, but apparently the reviews are pretty good online, so we're gonna check it out. It's about a 45-minute show, I think, and then right after that we gotta rush to another show, which you want to talk about that, Nicole? The next show?
Yeah, so after this, it's about a 45-minute show like Brolin said, and then we're gonna head over to the Princess Live Lounge because I believe they're having music trivia night, and Brolin loves music, so I think we're gonna check that out.
Yeah, but we have to basically finish this show, wrap it up, and then run over to the other venue for the other show. I'm sure we'll make it, but it'll be a little bit of a rush.
And we're sitting first row at the theater, so we're gonna have to walk through all of these people, and I'm in 5-inch heels. Yay!
Not me though.
3 hours later.
Okay, so we just got out of Kevin Jordan's show, and it was freaking hilarious. He is so funny, and his humor is geared towards making fun of essentially our age group, so millennials, and I took no offense to it because it was so funny.
So the highlight of the show for us, at least, was we were sitting right in the front row, so he picked on us, and near the end of the show he actually called us out on stage, basically roasted us for a good 15 minutes. It was really fun. It was a little bit nerve-wracking, to be honest, you know, standing up there. I wasn't sure what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, at the end of the show, he gave us these couple of treats. So, you know, there's some old school candies here, the pixie sticks and those candies that you could, where it's basically a necklace, but you can still eat it. He does have a special called "Cause I Said So." I think he said you can watch it for free on YouTube, and it's on Amazon Prime and all those streaming platforms.
Yeah.
But he's really funny. It was great. Obviously, when you're involved in the show, it makes that experience a lot better. We also got a picture with him at the end of the show, which we'll put here. But overall, it was really fun. And then after that, we went to a game show where you basically had to guess or state the year that a song came out. And there were different prizes that people won, but unfortunately, we didn't win anything because we didn't know a lot of the songs.
We sucked so bad at that game because half the songs were from the 70s and the 80s.
But the songs, I would say 2000 and after, I think we got like 90% of them.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because those are the songs that we heard the most. But overall, again, it was really fun. Great first day so far. We still have a lot more to do today, but I'm excited for tomorrow as well.
Yeah, so our plan is to wake up while the sun rises, hopefully hit the fitness center because it is so beautiful and we can get a workout in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you ever consider Princess Cruises, we've had a really great time so far.
Yeah, and it's only the first day.
Yes.
Okay.
And I cannot wait to be rocked to sleep by the ocean tonight. It's amazing. All right, so want to eat some pixie sticks?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.